Good morning, watch fans. Today on the Big Wrist, we are going to talk about different price points for a one watch collection. I'm going to do a series on a one watch and a three watch and a five watch collection. But today I'm going to do exactly what I did when I started off. I had one watch for close to 10 years. It was a original Casio G-Shock in the early 80s. Before that, when I was delivering papers as a 12, 13-year-old, I had a couple of different Timexes, but none of them really stuck with me. They never really made an impression. So if I had to have a one watch collection today, I'm going to recommend somebody a one watch collection, and they had less than $100 to spend, I would tell them to get on Amazon or go to Walmart and find the Casio of your dreams. I mean, this is the Casio World Timer that I thought was overbranded. It had the word right up here. Was Illuminator, and down here was World Timer. And I just used a little bit of acetone, took it right off with a Q-tip, took literally 30 seconds. I think it makes it look a lot better. So this is a $30 100 meter water resistant. Really nice. Water resistant 100 meters. Yep, there it is right there. 100 meter water resistant Casio. Not a G-Shock, but really, you'll see a million videos on YouTube about the Casio World Timer, about modifying it, about different colors. You can put different colors in here using little plastic scrims. You can make this red or yellow and this green, this blue, whatever you want to do. I just wanted to remove the branding here and the branding here, and that's all I did for it. I think it looks great this way. Comes on steel, comes on plastic, and since this is the Big Wrist, we all know that we have to really watch ourselves when we buy watches. You fall in love with certain watches that just don't fit. Then you have to go find an extra bracelet or do a swap. Or, in the case of the Casio, just buy it on rubber, because I've yet to meet a Casio on rubber, this rubber vinyl hybrid strap, that didn't fit the Big Wrist. So, hard to beat the value for $30. Has a one watch collection. Has alarms, it has a date, perfectly accurate. It'll keep 15 seconds a month, basically, which means, after 4 months, it'll be off by 1 minute. Woo, that's pretty damn good. That's really good. So, excellent watch. So, that's a great, super cheap one watch collection. Another, if you had $100 to spend, you had to do one watch, this is probably the one I would pick. This is another Casio G-Shock, but it has a more traditional analog look, and it has a digital display also in there. Right there at the bottom is a digital display. But this is a more traditional look. I love this watch. I have two of them. This is actually the new one. It came like this. It came as camouflage, and I swapped out the dial because on the white-faced one I showed earlier in the week, the white-faced one's going to be built into a steel circle called Casio. So this is a GA2100 Casio. Comes in 5 flavors, I believe. All black, which is kind of hard to read, but really good looking watch. Black and white, which is what I had earlier. This is the camouflage version, so it has like a little cami colored tan indices, a little bit of orange in the center there. Had this cool camouflage bezel and a dark green kind of strap, or a dark colored strap. But the big surprise here with these is that Casio did something they should have done a long time ago. Look what they've done. Look at that, quick release spring bar. Look at that sucker, quick release spring bar on a G-Shock. Unbelievable. Can't beat that. So, it makes it pretty easy to get these on and off. These straps are $10. You can get a couple different colors, a couple different shapes. People use RIT dye for $5. Buy a can of RIT dye and dye this a different color, and it holds pretty well. I mean, I've seen blues and purples and oranges. Or you can just go crazy and go on the website and buy the red version of this watch. Or you can buy the yellow version of this watch. Black and white version, the camouflage version, all for right around $100 to $150. These are extremely popular. The red one's available widely, bright red everything. Yellow one's still easy to find for $120. The black and white one is the most expensive at about $160 to $170. The camouflage one goes about $120. I paid $125 for this camouflage version. Came like this. And of course, being quick release, I put this bracelet off of this $150 G-Shock on here. This is the combi bracelet for the big wrist. I like it better than the rubber. The rubber fits fine. Rubber bracelets are fine, but the combi bracelet's even better. This is going to be another build. And this is the next step up for a one-watch collection. For a one-watch collection, for $150 or less, here's what you're looking at. You're looking at a G-Shock, atomic time, Bluetooth, solar, got all the goodies. You know, this is not solar or Bluetooth. This is not solar G-Shock or Bluetooth. This is just a battery operated, but 10-year battery, probably a 5-year battery. And this one, of course, solar. This is a forever battery. Really hard to see because it's a blackout version. They make a few versions of it. I like the blackout version because I'm going to turn this into a titanium. I've got the titanium case on order for it. But again, comes on the rubber strap, looks just like that. You know, nothing wrong with it. It fits beautifully. This is the strap it came on. Nothing wrong with it at all. I just happened to have it off because I'm going to do the build. The parts are supposed to be here by now, but they're not. So this is, again, that's a $30 one-watch collection. This is a $100, $120 one-watch collection. This is about a $150 one-watch collection. You know, if I had to buy just one, honestly, I'd pick this one because of the looks. I'd pick this one because of all the usefulness and being solar. Someday I'm sure Casio will make this one in a solar, but until they do, this is my absolute favorite G-Shock. I love the circle. I love that, you know, it's actually I guess it's a hexagon. I love it. I mean, I have two of them. Like I said, I may even buy the red one just because, you know, they're so readily available. Love it, love it, love it, love it. No complaints. So it's a one-watch collection. I think you can't go wrong with picking a G-Shock. They're just hard to beat. Again, I did it for 5-10 years. You know, even after I had a car accident and took this bezel off completely on my original one. Gone. No bezel at all. It was dead flat like this. And it was still waterproof. I still took a shower with it. I still wouldn't, you know, wouldn't hung out with it and did my normal life with it. I only stopped wearing my original G-Shock because the band dissolved. And this is the, you know, this band is broke right here. And back in the 90s, you really didn't have the internet. You had to buy a whole new watch if you wanted to get another band. It was too cheap. I went and bought a leather banded watch. I have that here. You know, but I kept that G-Shock until I had a house fire and it was destroyed. So now I've replaced it with all new cool G-Shocks that are all solar and atomic time and Bluetooth and all these other happy stuff. Really nice. So really, as a one-watch collection, G-Shock does it all. I'm a fan. I really am a huge fan. So I hope you like what I have to say and how I say it. This is Big Jim on the Big Wrist. Please like, subscribe, and tell a friend. You have a great day.